Hey, thought leaders. This is the personalbranding.com podcast, and I'm your host, Dillon Kivo. Join us to learn how to build a legacy, boost your reputation, and make a lasting impact. Let's dive in. What's up, everybody? Dillon Kivo here. Welcome back to the personalbranding.com podcast. And today we're diving into one of the most important parts of building a strong personal brand, setting goals. But not just any goals. I'm talking about SMART goals. Now, you've probably heard the term before, right? Maybe from a teacher, maybe in business books, maybe on YouTube. But here's the real question. Are you actually using it for your personal brand? Because if you're not, I can promise you this, you're making the process harder than it really needs to be. See, the problem with vague goals like I want to grow or I want more followers is that they're just too fuzzy, right? They sound good, but they don't tell you what to actually do tomorrow morning, right? That's where SMART goals come in. They turn big fuzzy dreams into clear trackable actions. So in this episode, I'm going to break down exactly what SMART, S-M-A-R-T, all caps, goals are and how to apply them to your personal brand and give you some real examples that you can just steal and use right away. All right, let's get into it. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. It's basically a filter for your goals. Instead of saying, someday I'll do this, it forces you to say, here's exactly what I'm doing, how I'll measure it, and when it's going to get done. Let's break it down step by step and apply it directly to your brand. The first part is specific, right? Specific is the S. This is all about clarity. If you say, I want to grow my brand, that's too vague. Grow how, right? Grow where? Grow by how much? Here's what a specific goal sounds like. I want to increase my Instagram following by 500 people in the next month by posting daily and engaging with my followers. Now that's clear. You've defined the platform, the number, the actions you'll take. When you get specific, you stop leaving things up to chance and start building a plan you can actually follow. Once you're clear, the next step is measurable. You need to know if you're actually making progress or not. Think about it, right? If you're playing basketball with no scoreboard, you'd have no idea who's winning or losing. That's how most people run their brand. No scoreboard. But when your goal is measurable, like 500 new followers, you can track that daily, weekly, monthly, whatever. You know if you're on pace or falling behind. And when you see the numbers move, even a little bit, it motivates you to keep going. Then comes achievable. And this one is huge because this is where people get tripped up. They set goals that look great on paper, but are totally unrealistic. Like going from 500 followers to 50,000 in a week. Unless you're about to collab with like Mr. Beast or something, that's not happening. Or maybe myself. No, I'm just kidding. Achievable doesn't mean you aim low. It means you aim realistic based on your time, your resources, and audience. Maybe 500 new followers in a month is a stretch, but it's possible. Maybe 200 is more realistic for where you are right now. The point is, push yourself without setting yourself up for failure. And then after that, you've got relevant. This is the filter that keeps you from chasing shiny object syndrome, right? Every goal you set has to line up with your bigger brand vision. Ask yourself, does this goal move me closer to the brand I'm trying to build? If your brand is about coaching entrepreneurs, then growing your Instagram following makes sense. It helps you reach more people who need your coaching services. But if you're spending 20 hours a week learning TikTok dances just because they're trending and it has nothing to do with your message, that's not relevant. Relevance makes sure your goals aren't just busy work, but actual building blocks for your brand. And the last piece of SMART is time-bound. You need a deadline. A goal without a deadline is just a wish, right? Saying I want more followers has no urgency. But saying I want 500 more followers in 30 days puts you back on the clock, right? Now you can break it down, whatever, 125 followers a week, 15 a day, however the math makes sense, right? That way you know that you're on pace or if you need to course correct before the deadline's gonna hit. So let's pull this all together with a real example. Let's say you're an entrepreneur and your big focus right now is building your email list. Here's how a SMART goal would look. So, specific. I want to grow my email list by offering a free downloadable resource and driving traffic from my social media accounts. Measurable. I want 200 new subscribers in the next 30 days. Achievable. I already have 1,000 followers and I can dedicate 3 hours per week to promoting this. Relevant. Building my email list helps me expand my business and nurture relationships with my community. Time bound. I will hit this goal by the end of this month. Now compare that to, I want to grow my email list. Night and day difference, right? One is wishful thinking, the other is a plan. And here's why this framework is so powerful. The more smart goals you set and actually achieve, the more momentum you build. Success compounds. One small win leads to another. And before long, you're looking back at massive progress. So let's talk about how you can start applying this today. I don't want this just to be another episode you listen to and forget. I want you to take action. Pick one area of your personal brand that matters right now. Maybe it's followers, maybe it's content consistency, maybe it's building your email list. Set a SMART goal for it. Write it down, make it clear, measurable, achievable, relevant, and give it a deadline. Don't overthink it. Just pick one and get moving. The bottom line is this. SMART goals give you clarity and focus. They stop you from drifting and keeping you locked in on the actions that actually move your brand forward. So ask yourself, what's one SMART goal you can set today that will make your personal brand stronger 30 days from now? That's the challenge I'll leave you with. Thanks for tuning in to the personalbranding.com podcast. I hope this gave you some clarity on how to set goals that actually work for you. And I'd love to hear about the SMART goal that you have set. So hit me up on social media, specifically Instagram. Let me know what you're working on, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Keep rocking. Thanks for tuning in. I'd love to hear from all of you. Follow and connect with me on all of your favorite social media platforms at Dillon Kivo, DILLONKI, V as in Victor, O. And until next time, keep building your brand and stay golden.